Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to another one of my God Wars dungeon guides. This time it's Zamorak. Now, in my previous Zamorak guide on tanking, I talked about the advantages and disadvantages of doing Zamorak. Mainly the advantages of doing Zamorak and why I'm hooked on Zamorak at the moment. But I'm going to make this a brief guide on the DPS setup. So what the DPS setup involves is you really only have to tank melee attacks, and that's only if the melee minion is attacking you. The method that my team and I use at Zamorak is we camp a corner, so you only take damage, or you only get attacked by the melee minion. The Zamorak boss only focuses on a single target, so unlike Bandos where he has a mass range attack that you have to pray against, you only have to pray melee when the melee minion is attacking you. And then you take out the range and magic minions separately, and you're able to pray against those and not take any damage. So the whole setup and the whole idea of being a DPS at Zamorak is you stack as much prayer as possible. So you use as little prayer as possible and as little resources as possible, and you do that so you're able to feed your tank. You're able to feed your tank superstores and brews to keep them alive and keep you guys down there longer. So you may be thinking, geesh, why am I spending my hard-earned brews and my superstores on the tank? Well, one, you're most likely going to get all the drops, since half the time he's going to be brewing up and not actually attacking the boss, or attacking the boss with brew down stats. And two, if you didn't feed him, your tank would telly out, and you're not in the type of gear to be tanking Zamorak. You need magic defense to tank Zamorak's magic attacks. So you get your money back in the possibility of getting a drop, so making your trip longer, and you get your money back by the fact that you're going to get most of the drops anyways, since he's not going to be attacking as nearly as often as you. He's not going to be potted up like you most of the time. So let's talk about the inventory. So you want to bring a good ratio of superstores and brews, because he's going to need both. You're going to need very little. So this is the setup that I've used. I think this is, how many is this? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 brews. 1, 2, 3, 4, so 9, 10 superstores, and 1 superset and 1 super anti. You need a super anti in case the boss slips through and attacks you and you get poisoned. His poison damage does deal 16, so it's good to bring one just in case. And your tank may need a couple doses anyways if he runs out. You only bring 1 superset because the Zamorak boss drops Zamorak brews, and it drops supersets, tons of supersets, 3 of each, like when it drops a superset drop. So you'll only need to bring 1 until he finally drops, until he drops his Zami Brew or superset. You need Telly out, D-Spear for specs. He is weak to stab, so you can try out the stab or the slash option on the halberd, but definitely use the stab option on the Zami Spear. If you don't want to use or buy a Zami Spear, you can use like a whip and a Zami book, or you can bring a whip and a defender and a Zami book. It's your call, but from my experience, the Zami Spear does hit the most frequently. It only has a slightly lower strength bonus than the whip. I think that's it for the DPS guide. If the boss does get on you, you can either just tank it and down it real quickly, or you can just try and stay under him until the tank that's attacking him, the boss, finally switches to him. But that can take a good while, so it may be a better idea just to tank the boss and down him real quickly. So, I believe that's all I have to say about Zamorak. Once again, if you are supersetted and you do have to brew up, keep in mind, if you are supersetted, you can drink 4 doses of brew to 1 dose of superstore. And your stats would be buffed up to normal. So what's coming after this later on is a range DPS guide. The advantages of the melee guide is you might have a much higher prayer bonus, so you're able to stay down there longer, but you may or may not do more damage with range, depending on your range level. So, alright, that's all I have to say about Zamorak. If this was helpful, please do leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.